Hello, everybody. This is Waldorf.
You can say something else?
Waldorf. I was thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
I ran out of steam.
And this is Statler.
And we're doing Battle Report 210.
210.
Orcs and Goblins versus the Vermin Swarm.
At Huzzah Hobbies.
Huzzah.
The day of the dancing rat.
It is. There we go. There's my list. Take a look. And we're moving on. Opponent had a Vermin Demon. Plague Patriarch. On Occultism. Putrid Protection. Focusing Stone. Actually, I like this item a lot. Focusing Stone.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one where you can, after you get a hit with a shooting weapon, you can discard a Veil token to get +1 to wound.
Oh, yes.
Very nice. On Pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
Chief BSB with a great weapon and a Scepter of Vermin Valor, so he sits in the second rank and just reaches over everyone's head and bonks you once a turn. 24 Plague Brotherhood, 20 Vermin Guard with a Lightning Rod, 20 Plague Brotherhood with paired weapons, 10 Foot Pads with slings and paired weapons, 4 Vermin Hulks, 20 Rats, 10 Plague Disciples, 2 Rat Swarms, pair of Dreadmills, 5 Giselles, and a Lightning Cannon.
Okay.
Giselles. Yep. Shooty, kind of. Counter Thrust and Breakthrough.
Counter thrust on the moon.
I went ahead and, yes. This is one of the days we showed up and they were very slim on space. And they said, here, we have this table we're not going to use that we already set up.
Yeah.
So we just used their mat. Anyway.
Okay.
Counter Thrust and Breakthrough. I deployed first to get the first move because, want to get in before he can shoot me too much.
Okay.
And what do we got? We got a hill, a forest, and impassable along the back. Water in the front, in the middle, field, another forest, and a hill in the back right, bottom right. You can see his 2 Doom Wheels lined up over here on the side. This is a unit of Plague Monks.
Okay.
These are the
Footpads.
foot pads, disciples, cannon behind them, and Giselles behind them. Vermin Demon, the Plague Pendulum with his Plague Priest.
You can barely tell.
These are the you can barely tell.
Yep.
Oh, these are the he actually left his Vermin Guard and was playing Clan Rats as Vermin Guard.
All right.
2 units of 2 Rat Swarms here in the woods.
Okay.
And giant rats there. It looks like something's there, but I can't figure out what it was.
There's something there. I'm sorry. I didn't see the Giselles on the list. Did I miss that?
Yeah, no, you did. They were there.
Okay.
Right? I didn't miss that, did I? I don't think so.
I just may have been looking at something else.
There they are.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, okay.
4 Vermin Hulk are out there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's what I must have missed. They must be hiding in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's them hiding behind the
Okay.
tree.
That looks like Vermin Hulk there.
Oh, and then these are the rats.
And those are the swarms. That
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay.
Something's hiding in those.
All right.
All right. So there's a better picture of his army.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the other side.
Okay.
So, first turn.
You're going first.
I'm going first and pushing hard. The goal was to back out away from these things. The spider started over here, got his 2 Doom Wheels to deploy over here, and my plan was to circle back around with it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, we'll see how that goes. So that's it. Moving forward. Not a lot. Get off the Break the Spirit on the Plague Disciples so they don't try taking a long charge down the hill, even though probably not going to be a big deal. The big deal is that I know they have to move to get out of these guys' way.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway. And that's really the only thing of note. He makes sure he saves his dice and stops the Chilling Howl. Because that's the best spell I have against this army. Going into his turn, his rats back up. Keep my Wolf Riders in their front.
Yep.
I don't know why he's worried, but he is. His guys come down off the hill. Actually, I think because he ended up doing this. Did he end up moving him or not? Anyway, not sure if he ended up redeploying him or not. Anyway, moving on. Rest of the line just kind of stays the same. Yes. Fires the lightning cannon, puts a wound on it on the first turn. It's always unfortunate. in.
And he hates that thing already.
Yes, he does. Shooting starts. Kills 5 of my Nashers. Kills a Boar Rider. Just picking me off less than. So here's the going into top of turn 2.
An upside down question mark?
There is. I didn't know, but I was having trouble getting it to spin around, so I didn't. I just gave up. Here was my choice, and here was the decision of the game for me. I have this char. I could have called the War Cry, and I think I need a Swift Stride 7 to get into this unit.
Okay.
If I get into this unit, I blow through it, overrun into these, which puts me out of arc, because I checked. Puts me out of arc of his Vermin Demon. On his turn, I kill these and face anywhere I want. Right?
Yeah.
Which I think is an awesome position to be in.
It is, depending on how many cav you lose with the toxic attacks, but yeah.
I mean, he's got 10 toxic attacks. They're wounding on 5s. He probably kills 3. Not terrible. Even if he kills 4, I don't care.
Yeah.
Hell, he can kill a whole back rank and I won't care. Anyway. But anyway, so I'm up there in great, the way I see it, I'm up there in great position.
Yeah.
The problem, my trolls are over here. That means they have this turn and now they start
bumbling forward.
Being on their own. So I elected not to do this.
So you have to
yeah.
send them to the center if you did that.
Yeah, and anyway, so I decided not to do it. But there we go. So instead of that, I sent the Nashers up forward and moved the rest of my line up.
Okay.
And the spider continued around.
And sent the character to join the trolls.
And the character flipped, like I said, if the opportunity comes up again the next turn, I want to be able to take it. So the BSB flipped around to there. And the spider, like I said, has done what he wants and staying out of range of those doom wheels or dread mills, excuse me. Still dancing around with the rats over here with my wolf riders.
Do you have a gap now?
Everybody else is around, but I have a gap to try to slip through if he's going to allow me. I don't know where I'm going, but I've got a gap to slip through. Okay, I can go back there and maybe harass the Jezzails or the catapult.
Yeah.
So, goes to his turn. The other thing on my turn, I got Break the Spirit off on these guys again, the Disciples.
Okay.
And he started with a few of them on the hill. So when he charges me, he takes Dangerous Terrain from the hill and then Dangerous Terrain for the open terrain for those that were on both. Ends up losing, I think, 5 of them through that. Other thing he does is the Vermin Demon comes out and charges my Boar Rider unit.
Okay.
Another reason I should have gone ahead and done the charge.
Yeah.
Because now he's in my face.
Yep.
I did manage to get Chilling Howl off and knock down everybody's to wound on their shooting. Which does get my scarification back up again, though.
Yep.
So happy about that. Elsewhere, I guess that's Know Thy Enemy, scarification. So he gets Know Thy Enemy off. It's a bonus to the weapon skill and initiative to that guy, like he needs it.
Okay. Just to be clear, you were talking about the magic you did in your turn. We're actually on his turn.
Correct. Some of it was left over from his turn. Back to his turn. Is this his turn? Yeah, the remainder of his turn. You can see the rats have backed up and
put me back again.
in front.
Okay.
The Thunderhulk are backing up a bit.
Yep.
And the rat swarms come up to chaff up the trolls. Cannon fires away, puts a few wounds on my spider. And then the Jezzails kill one of them and put a wound on me as well.
Okay.
No, not thrilled. So he comes in and he doesn't challenge.
So you do.
So I thought about it and like, well, he can kill my general. He's probably not going to kill me in one turn, but he's definitely going to kill me in the second turn. I can feed him my champion, but then he wins the combat by 4.
Right.
And I'm not steadfast because I lose a model. So I'm going to break. So I can't do that. Oh, yeah,
you get 5. Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to do that. So I have to take it with the mage.
Okay.
Because I've got scarification up.
Right.
And hope that his 5s to wound me and,
right,
will save me at my 5-up ward.
Because he can't stomp you and put up with his attacks.
Correct. So he's only got the 5 attacks and he comes through and does a wound, which not terrible. I'm happy, really thrilled with that. I do nothing back. I've got a banner and a rank and he's got a charge and a wound, so we push.
Okay.
Works out well for me on the first turn. Moving on to turn 3. Turn 3. That's what it looks like. So Spider decides to take a long charge into the Plague Disciples. Because what I was hoping to do is hit him and get through and get on something back there so he can't shoot me.
Yep.
The Wolf Riders decided to take one for the team and try to get on this Dreadmill and hopefully just try to live through a turn.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, not likely, understood.
No.
Troll's going to charge the Rat Swarms, and the Feral's going to charge the Plague.
That's a flank on the rats, right?
I think it's a front.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he gave me a front on that one.
Okay.
Over here, I called the war cry on this one.
Wow. Flank. Okay.
I need 11, so I'm going to go ahead and try it.
Okay.
I should have, and this was dumb, I should have left the Wolf Riders out, and if they fail, then just go in and, you know, chaff them if I want to, but I don't even have to do that. Anyway, it was dumb. So I double charged them.
Or just feed them through the gap or whatever.
Yeah, so anyway. So the Wolf Riders didn't make it. Neither did the Spider.
Okay.
Up on the top you can see the Trolls and the Ferals made it.
Yep.
I brought this unit up. They have a champion, remember?
Yeah.
This unit came up to be able to flank into this and bring a flank and a champion in this fight. Next turn, the Wolf Riders made it. The Boars, of course, did not. They needed 11, so it wasn't likely. And, of course, he just eats the Wolf Riders, which is what's expected. The Trolls smashed the Rat Swarms and overran.
Yeah.
And I get off Break the Spirit on him. So now he needs a 3 to hit me instead of a 2.
Right.
And 5s to wound me because he got off Break the Spirit.
Right.
So 3s to hit, 5s to wound. I think I'm fairly safe. So the other thing to notice is I do have a rank. So I keep my strength bonus.
Yeah.
So now my Orc Shaman has 3 attacks because he's got paired weapons. 3 attacks at strength 5. So he goes, swings at me, does nothing. Between the need 3s to hit, 5s to wound, doesn't do any wounds to me. Or maybe he did and I warded it. Anyway, got nothing through. I go back and put a wound on him. So now I've got a wound, a rank, and a banner to his nothing.
Right.
And he takes 3 extra. So my mage put 4 wounds on him, basically. He's not real happy at this moment. The Ferals came forward and whiffed. I mean, they killed a few.
Right.
But not anywhere near what I thought they should have done.
Yeah.
Because you can see he's killed 6 of me, and I've killed a couple ranks.
Yeah.
Which I thought I would do more. But I'm still okay, because I think I got the BSBs over here in the flank.
Because he's 60 wide. So I guess, we got one.
The wagon?
Yeah, so you got one rank that's out. One file that's out.
60, 70, 80, 90, 100. No, we're fully in.
Yeah.
5 of me is...
No, I meant... Oh, no, he's a character, so you can pass through him. Never mind. As far as allocating attacks.
Oh, yeah. From the front guy,
yeah.
All my attacks are going in the unit.
Yeah.
And weapon skill 5, hitting him on 3s, wounding him on 3s.
Yeah.
With battle focus. And it's just a very light attack. It happens.
It does.
Seems to happen more with the Nashers than these guys,
yeah.
but it does happen. So anyway, so that's what it looks like going in the bottom of third.
Shouldn't there be a rule that you can't use electricity in the water?
Yes, I would. I would love that rule to be.
You gotta take damage yourself.
You damage yourself. I did get off Chilling Howl with a desperate attempt to save my Spider with 6 wounds on it already.
Okay.
Going back into his turn, he brings the Disciples up to be able to counter once the Boar Riders come in. And he moves his, these actually are Vermin Guard, moves them up to make sure I can't get into the flank of the Pendulum. The rats, what are they called? Vermin Hulks and the rats both double charge my Nashers.
Okay.
That's going to go well for them. And everybody else just kind of mills around over here on the left.
Right. Do some shooting.
And does some shooting at stuff. Spell casting, you can see he's dropping, I don't know what these spells are. Know thy enemy and something else.
Okay.
Not good.
I see a lot of cards.
Well, yeah, 2 of these are mine. These 2 are his. That's mine.
Oh, that's yours back there.
A lot of mine. A lot of my stuff is around,
Yeah.
actually. So there we go. What do we got over here? Of course, these guys blow right through the Nashers. He overruns with the Vermin Hulk because they are scoring.
Oh, okay.
And it is breakthrough.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
And he's, at this point, not sure he's getting something through the left side, so he wants to be in a position to do something.
Okay. This is an important die roll of some sort.
This is an important die roll because he, I need to make notes when I take these things.
Oh, why start now?
I think, I don't know what this was. What is this? 5, 10, 13,
it's like you got 3 hits,
16.
it looks like, out of a whole bunch of swings.
16 attacks, I got 3 hits. Yeah, not sure what that would have been.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was my ferals.
Okay.
That was my ferals, and they were eliminated and run down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see right there, nice big hole in my line.
Yeah, that's what the red splash means. It's not on the on the big rat. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
It's not on the big rat. It's on the space where the ferals were, because that was their attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
So they let me down this game. They're out. They're done. Elsewhere, the bad thing happens. He kills my mage.
Okay.
Chases me. I flee. He did have the break the spirit on him, so he takes a 5th wound on his attempt to catch me. But
he doesn't catch you.
But he does not catch me.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. See the card pointing to him. Boom. Takes the 5th
Yeah.
wound. So he's got 1 left. There we go. Going into my turn. My turn 4, I believe. My turn 4. So I'm looking at this and not happy with a lot of stuff. This is not a good situation. So turn 4. First thing we do is we do a rerollable 8 on the trolls, and they fail their stupidity.
Okay.
And they're going to sit right where they are.
Yeah.
It's not the idea.
No, I wouldn't think so.
No, it wasn't what I was going for.
He's just chasing with his rats.
The boars rally.
Okay.
So I bring up these guys to chaff. The wolf riders come up to chaff because once he wheels, once he wheels past me, he goes. Once he gets past them, he goes past this unit as well.
So he can get past you, but he can't get past you.
He can wheel past me, but then he ends up going out
there.
The
angle's off. Okay.
Correct. So it's a good spot.
And it's a good spot for 4 bow shots.
And they take 4 bow shots. They can always do that. Boar riders over here come in because of the weird thing coming around the building. I could only get 3 in.
Yeah.
And the other boars charge the 3 plague disciples.
Yeah, must well get him out of the middle there.
So we roll our shots. We get, I think we got 2 hits. We roll a 6.
Okay, got a wound.
It's okay because he rolls a 3 for his armor and a 4 for his ward, and keels over dead.
Voila. Okay. Did he break his personal morale at that point?
That completely broke his morale to be shot down because I was threatening the whole time. I said, I'm going to kill him. It was fantastic. So the poor vermin demon took 4 wounds from an orc mage, and 1 from a dangerous terrain and 1 from a bow shot.
And a bow in the eyeball.
It's not a glorious life. The boar riders smashed through the plague disciples, overran in the footpads.
Which is a good place to be.
The idea was to hit them, so there's a couple things I want. I want the doom wheels to come retaliate and come hit me, because if they're over here doing that, they're not moving forward, zapping my boar block.
Well, he can move forward and zap you, so.
No, I mean, he moves forward. He can either go at the boars or zap my boars. The other boars, not those. I'm worried about my big boar block with my characters in it. Over here, he kills 2 of me. I kill a few of him. Just fighting away.
Oh, I got 2 of you. Okay.
And there we go. Yeah, we looked at it. He probably should do like 1 a turn, especially on the first turn where he didn't have that many attacks. But yeah, it didn't work out well for me. And that's where we go. These guys, on his turn, they were somewhere in here.
Yeah.
They turned and moved to open the distance on the boar boys because the boar boys did rally and were in line of sight.
It's like, why is he going towards the board edge? Okay.
Yeah, so he was kind of heading towards the board edge, knowing he can still, move down in the last 2 turns.
Okay.
he does kind of what I wanted to.
Send them both in. Wow.
And he sent them both in here to make sure they went away.
Yeah.
It also makes sure he preserves this scoring unit, which I'm not sure that he was in danger of losing it, but
yeah.
Anyway, it makes sure he preserves it. And he goes to an extra guy wide. I'm not quite sure why that was, but anyway, did that there. And the other unit played Disciples. I'm sorry, not played Disciples. Played Brotherhood.
Yeah, head towards the board edge.
Towards the board edge. So they were at that. That's what it all looks like. And he went ahead and backed up with the Vermin guys to the middle. Vermin guard.
Okay.
Cannon decides to shoot. Fires into this unit. It's not a matching base, so he picks off my guy.
Okay.
I mean, it's a 3 to hit. 2 to wound, and I've got a 5-up save.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's risky when you got a cannon on the table.
Yeah, I thought this unit would be in something fighting.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't stop him from doing it.
What's that?
You can still do it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has the callous rule or not. I don't think it does. The cannon, I don't think it has a callous rule.
All of the war machines did.
Maybe they do. Anyway. So it picks him off. And over here, he kills another one of me.
Uh-huh.
So we're continuing this fight. Over here, they just eliminate me, which they easily should. Overruns with 1.
Mm-hmm.
The other one turns and reforms.
Yep.
And that's what we're looking at going into my turn 5.
Okay.
So going into my turn 5, Boar Boys are getting desperate. They're going to take a 10-inch charge. Need a 10 roll to get into this because the trolls have a check and they fail their 4 stupidity.
Because no one's close to them.
Yeah, no one's around them. So I'm hoping if I make this 10, I'm up here and the general can reform over and get within 12.
Mm-hmm.
Is my idea there. At least that way I can use them on turn 6.
Yep.
So they do that. Of course they fail. Wolf Riders come dashing through. Hopefully they can threaten the flank of these guys. They can go up there. They can go with the cannon. A lot of targets from there. It makes him have to deal with them.
Right.
Because he can easily deal with them. He just has to now. So there you get that. And that's what it looks like at the end of my turn.
Okay.
And over here, the fight continues, and we're down to 1 guy.
Last guy.
So
he still got a lot of rats.
He still got 9 rats to 1 guy. There you go. So his turn. Both the Doom Wheels come over here and make sure they're out of arc, but they can both fire out of my arc.
Right.
And you can see he's killed off a few Boar Riders.
Mm-hmm.
Elsewhere, this fight continues. I think I killed 1 more and 1. I did 1 to his nothing, and I turned to face this way. The idea being I'm going to run like hell on my turn.
Why'd you just chase him?
Top of turn 6, because I would have brought me... I'm trying to get out of range of his cannon.
Oh, it's the cannon you're worried about. Okay.
Cannon's the only thing that can kill me at this point. So I'm trying to get out of range, and I'm a scoring unit.
Right, no, I knew you're scoring a unit. There was nothing.
But if I go forward, then I go through the forest, I might die.
Right.
And it puts me closer, not further. But anyway, that's the reasoning.
Okay.
So turn 6, maybe I wouldn't have gone through the forest. I probably would have gone here somewhere, but still, it's closer. Turn 6, that's what I'm looking at. Couldn't make it. Actually, these 2 guys are...
He shot you or something?
He charged me and I fled. He charged me with something down here. I think, was it...
That Doom Wheel?
I'm not sure what he charged me with. He charged me with something and I fled this
that way.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Anyway.
Huh, okay.
Anyway. So the Boar Boys, the General's unit once again has a 10 because of the wheel and him backing up an inch or so.
Right.
I still need a 10. We're going to try it again. This time we make it.
Okay.
But stupidity checks are at the beginning of the turn, so the Troll's just going to sit there with their dumbness and look at him. The Wolf Riders do rally, now that the General's within 12 of them.
And you deploy them as a...
They deploy as a wall, so if this unit breaks, he has to run through.
Yep.
It's the only thing they can do at this point. You can't see him, but there's the shadow of my Boar Rider right there.
Okay.
As he dashes for the board edge.
Uh-huh.
There he is. But of course, his cannon on his turn
Yeah.
He was 47 and a half away.
Okay.
So he guns him down, which was unpleasant. Charged into here. On the turn I charged, you can see he's lost almost nobody. He's lost 5 guys.
Yeah.
I direct all my attacks at the unit, and actually didn't even kill all 5 because there's one standing there. I did a total of 4 wounds to him, and I stood on the first round. On his turn, he countercharged me in the flank and killed me.
Okay.
Yeah. I like I said, I thought I would do better on this, but didn't. But whatever, it happens. So that's going to do it.
Okay.
I got a 0.
Yeah, that's a spanking.
That's a brutal beatdown. Yeah, he smashed me good. Like I said, I should have taken that initial thing, and the more I looked at it, and when I went back and looked when I was doing this, when I was putting this battle report together,
yeah.
When I looked at this after it was over, I was like, there was nothing in front of the trolls that were going to bother them.
Yep. Send them forward.
And just let them stumble forward. They could have marched forward on the turn that I did it, and then just stumbled forward after that. And, there's no real downside to it.
Yeah.
But of course that's 20, at the end of the game, hindsight.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'll never get back there, apparently.
A lot of pictures.
There's a lot of pictures in this game. Yeah. So I think it all goes back to that one.
Oh, you're only halfway through the game.
It was turn 2 when that all happened.
Yeah.
There you go. Somewhere in here. That's his turn 2. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, again, the trolls move 12 up to here.
Yeah, straight up or cross towards the center.
Or turn towards a little bit the center, give these guys my flank if I need to, or even bring those over and stop them from getting my flank.
Yeah, you don't care about those rats.
But, well, I don't want them bringing the ranks in my flank for combat res. But this guy comes forward, these guys come forward, and they go smash this or into that. The Vermin Demon probably charges the Ferals at that point.
Yeah, probably.
And may break them, who knows? Or he actually,
turns to face.
or he turns to deal with worries about me up here.
Yeah, you just never know what people are going to do at that point.
Yeah, I think it's the better.
Of course, you could have just rolled poorly anyway and not made the charge.
Yeah, I could have called the war cry and rolled poorly and still done terrible, but I think this was the much safer bet and just leave the trolls. I'm afraid to leave the trolls, and I should be because they're pretty bad. But
yeah, well, they should always be next to those guys anyway.
They should, but that wouldn't, even if they were here, if these two were swapped, even that wouldn't help if they're all the way up there.
Yeah, it's easier
well,
to
maybe if a 12 move.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, I think I should have taken that charge when I had it. And because I think that disrupts everything he does.
Yeah.
At least that's the way I looked at it.
Right.
Later. I didn't look at it that way enough at the beginning.
Yeah, because you want to break through his line someplace and get the stuff. And
yeah. Anyway. So, but I didn't do it. It's my bad choice. And he 20'd me. Despite killing his Vermin Demon.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I really didn't get much else than his Vermin Demon.
That's true.
I got his Vermin Demon, and the rats actually rallied on turn 6.
Oh, okay.
The giant rats rallied.
So you had a moral victory of killing the Vermin Demon, which was actually a defeat.
It was actually a very bad defeat. Because, like I said, I killed... what did I kill? I killed the Sworat Swarms.
The Sworat Swarms?
The Sworat Swarms. I killed the Rat Swarms and the Vermin Demon, and the Plague Disciples. I killed 3 units.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's terrible. That was a terrible game.
Yeah.
Yeah, not proud of that one.
These things happen. That's what happens when orcs play on Mars.
I got to tell you, we did those battle reports down around 180s or so, where I played at that one-day tournament in Baltimore, and I played on Mars twice and lost twice.
There you go.
I am no longer playing on Mars.
Yep, not enough oxygen.
I'm
Orcs are a high-oxygen army.
I'm going to bring my mat with me every time. And if this is the one down, I'm going to say, pick up the terrain. Remember where it is. We can put it back down in a minute on a real board.
There you go.
Yeah, orcs don't play on Mars. I'll remember that. All right. Thanks for listening.
Till next time.